Hi and welcome to this demonstration for the JavaFX restaurant billing system application developed for the COMPC01 coursework. So we can run this application by running the launcher.java class in the COMPC01 coursework project folder. So running the class displays this login window with the live date and time. So note that this app is connected to an SQLite database which holds all the data relative to the elements present in the restaurant. So this includes, for example, a table for staff in which all the employees and their information is stored, and each employee has a username and password pair. We distinguish between two types of employees: a standard employee and a manager. So the app already contains a predefined manager which logs in with the credentials admin. So I'll show you that in a sec, but before I will explain how I'll structure this presentation. So I will first walk you through the functionalities that are available to the admin, and in the process, because the admin has access to all functionalities, I will show you the functionalities which are also available to the employee, and at the end I will log in as an employee to show you what the GUI looks like for the employee type of login. So first of all, if I try to log in with random credentials, obviously since they are not in my database, the login will fail. So then I log in as an admin, and I go to this admin home screen. So the user administrator screen, where the exclusive functionalities for the admin, like staff and menu management, are on this side, and here these are the functionalities which will also be available to the standard employee. So first we're going to go to the staff section. So the employee administration page shows you the table with the employee information and the date and time of their last login. So I just logged in, as you can see here, and with the password admin. So then in the screen we can add and remove employees. If we try and add an employee, however, with empty fields, this will not work. If we do not select any employees and we try to remove one, this won't work either. So then here, if we add a random employee, but we try to give him a username that already exists in the database, this will also return an error, as usernames are specified to be unique. So then we can add, I guess, a couple of employees. So one here, and then, so I'll just add a sort of copy of this one and then delete it after to show that the function is working. So select this one and remove it. So the app will ask for confirmation. Are you sure you want to remove employee ID number 4? You click yes, and it disappears. So this is all for the functionality of the staff management. So now for the menu management, we have the same principle. So we have a table showing all the items which are currently available in the menu. If we don't select any and we try to remove, we will get a warning. Same if we try to add and the fields are empty. So we can try and add an item which already exists in our database. So for example, the Cheshire Man, we can add a different price, doesn't matter, because it will detect it by the name. So it will say that it's already in the database. So then we can add new items. So add some drinks there, it will be added. Again, another one. There is, and obviously we can delete some items. So I can select, for example, this green curry, and I can remove it, and it will be gone from the database. So this is it for the menu management, and then we go to the add order section. So if we press this button, we will be sent to this table screen, which shows the table layout, the table's layout of the this fictional restaurant. So as you can see, because I'm logged in as an admin, the admin home button is functional, but the employee home button is now disabled. So the tables are in green, signifying that they are currently free, and as you can see, there's 0 people at every table, and the other number is the capacity of that table. So here, if we press a table, we can add an order, and we will be prompted for the number of people. So here, if I add a number of people which exceeds the table's capacity, it will give me a warning. So then I can try that again, add it properly, and it will send me to this order screen. So now we've created order 79. So this is the current order we're working on, and we can see that we have the table number, which is number 1, and the number of people that we entered. So if we try and add or remove items without selecting anything in the choice boxes, we will get errors. So then we can add any items. As you can see here, also the items that we recently added to the menu are there. So I can add a few of those, let's say, add other items, with comments. Oh, sorry, comments and requests. So, for example, one of these codamas. Go. So then these will all be showing here. We can then click on this item description, select, for example, Coca-Cola, and remove one of them. It will be removed successfully. We can remove two as well, for example here, and two will be removed from there. So on the screen we can also compute the total of this order at any time, so we can add another item and compute again, and the total will increment. And then we can add this order to the table. So now the table is in red, signifying that it's busy, and as you can see the number of people has changed. So let's add another order somewhere else. Let's say table 3, for example. Add it here, a few things, Chashu Man's, Yuzu Ramen, and then, remove that. And now remove this one as well, for example, play a bit with it, calculate the totals, and add this order as well. So now if we add an order by mistake, this will increment the number here, but we can straight away cancel this order, and if you try to add another order again, it will still be the same number because the order record will be deleted from the database. If we press on a table that is currently busy, we now have this new back button, which allows us to navigate back and forth between the table screen and the busy table, and now we have the option to close the order. So once the customers are gone, we can close this order and the table will now be free again and show the green color. So this is it for the adding orders functionality. So I'll go back to the admin home now and go to the orders section. So this is the orders history screen. Here we have all the orders that are currently stored in the database and their current order IDs. So the table number, time, date, and the employee ID which handle those orders. So we can try and delete orders or edit orders without selecting one from the table, and we'll get those warnings. So I can then delete an order from the table. So I say order 14. And you will say, yes, order 14 will be deleted. Do you want to confirm? I'll confirm this. And you can see that the order is gone. I can delete 17 there. Again, it's gone from the database. So let us add an order. So we added this order 79 at the start on table 1. So here, if I edit it, I can show you that all the items are still here. We can still add some more and remove some as well. So compute the totals, remove let's say a Coca-Cola again. And it will be removed, and then finish this operation. Additionally, here the admin has an exclusive functionality to import and export orders as CSV files. So, for example, we can import an order. This would open a file chooser. We can choose this random order that I've already created as a CSV file. So, if we specify a table number that does not exist in the restaurant, we will get an error message and we'll be asked to do the operation again. So here we enter a number which is between 1 and 7. So let's say table 7. And then this prints the order that we want to import in there. So 2 chashumens and 2 truffle edanames. So now I refresh the table and you can see 81 just appeared there. So I can show you when I come here, 81, I selected, edit the order, and you can see that the chashumen and truffle edaname are there. You can compute the total and finish. So you can go also export an order. So let's say the order is 79 that we created. So when we press the export order button, after selecting an order, the order will be exported as myorder.csv, and this file can be found in the let's open a new instance of this Explorer, and it will be found in the project folder basically. So mine, which in this case is my workspace here, and then myorder.csv. And as you can see, we have our order 79 on table 1, the items that are there, the new items that we added, the requested comments, time, date, and the employee ID which handled the order. So recall that admin is the employee ID number 1. Lastly, we have the functionality of order search. So this allows us to search our orders depending on some criteria. So we can try and search with empty boxes, but the search will fail. So then we can select specific criteria. So we can select the order ID, and this will display all the items in this order. So there we go, the one we created just now. Here it is. We can select the table number, so table 1, and this will show all the orders that have been placed on table 1. So let's say I just want the orders from today. I can go here and filter by date, and only the orders from today will be here. So I can go for the orders on the 16th, for example, and if I go to the 15th time at which I had no orders in my database, the order search status would be that no match was found. I can also search by food items, so for example, a Sprite, and that was added today, so it should be today, and there we go, 4 Sprites on order 79. Also by employee ID, so employee number 1, and you can see all the orders the employee number 1 placed. Then you can also see the one that I imported. So here the truffle edamamens and the 2 chashu mens. Oh, sorry, the 2 chashu mens here at the bottom with the employee ID number 1. So this is everything for the current functionality of the app. So if you recall, we created this employee here with the credentials K Bryson and COMPC03. So now I'm log out of the app and log in again with those credentials. There we go, and this is what the employee screen looks like. So welcomes the employee, shows the employee ID, and then same functionalities. Can add an order, so everything will be the same here except the admin button is now disabled. So I can go in, close this order if I want to. I can open a new one. So all the functions are exactly the same. So everything works. I can add the order and I can come and close it. And then again, I can go on here, I can delete an order, and I can go and edit orders that were created before. So this is everything for my demonstration. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.